Hi YouTube! Okay, so I've been a major creeper. I've been the one sitting and watching everybody's videos, and I haven't made any. So I just thought that, you know, if I'm subscribing to your videos, that you'd want to see who I am. So obviously I'm watching a lot of pregnancy vlogs for a reason. I am 11 weeks pregnant tomorrow. It was not planned, but we're happy. We were nervous. Now we're happy. Okay, so I guess my symptoms. I mean, I haven't made any videos, so to recap from like 4 weeks when I found out to now, a lot has changed. I'm out of breath. I just like ran in here. Okay, so in the beginning, when I was like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, when I, was just starting to get used to the idea, I didn't really feel pregnant. My period was late. Actually, I did the test at work. I didn't want to do it at home. I didn't want to do it with my boyfriend because he's, I don't know, he's a computer guy. He's not the most sensitive. I mean, he works with machines, and seriously, he really is sort of like a machine. So I didn't want to be upset by his reaction, so I did it with a bunch of girls at work. So it was great. So I did it, and I hadn't done a pregnancy test in years. And I just got the cheap one, like the Life brand, I think. So I peed on the stick, and I was in the bathroom, and we were in the back room. So our back room is like a little tiny closet with like a little tiny bathroom, so you can hear everything back and forth. So I peed on the stick, and then right away it just sort of went like all the way across the stick. So it didn't like take a little while. I didn't have to sit there and wait. And it was like a negative in one and a positive in the other. So I didn't know what it meant, but apparently, cause like I asked her, I was like, what do I do? Like, which one is it? But she's like, the big one. What does the big one say? And I was like, it's a plus. And so there you have it. I was pregnant. But the other one, it was just a control window, but I didn't know. I mean, there's a negative and a plus, right? So, well, I had cramps. I really thought my period was coming. I had cramps. My boobs hurt so much, which happens, not every month is the same with your period, as you girls know. But I had really bad cramps. My boobs hurt. It was just like I was getting my period. Like it truly felt like period cramps. But it never came. Everything down there was normal, like mid-cycle, no period. Okay, so let me just make sure this thing's recording. Okay, I think it's recording. I've never made a video on here before on this side of the camera. Okay, so I made a few notes so that I wouldn't forget. Okay, so we got that. Bloated. I was so bloated. Now, I know there's like period bloated, but this was like ridiculous bloated. Like my pants didn't fit. I was wearing like, I think I was at work, and I was wearing leggings and like a long sweatery fitting dress thing, and like a big push-up bra, and my boobs didn't fit in my bra, and you could see the line in my leggings, and I was a mess. It was not good. But it's, yeah, it's never gone away. I'm still bloated. And I mean, okay, all you pregnant women will understand, it kind of changes, because like, one day your stomach could be hard, and then like later earlier in the day, usually, or like another day, it could be a little bit softer. I think it's just in the beginning of pregnancy, right? Because you get bloated a lot. So yeah, that was that. I was super bloated, and I'm still bloated. I will show you. Headaches. I've seen like a lot of people in their vlogs are complaining about headaches, and I've had 2, and they're not brutal. I mean, okay, yes, those 2 were bad, but like I don't get them a lot, so I'm grateful, and I'm hoping that it's not like a later in pregnancy thing, because I can't take Advil, so I'm dying. Yeah, that's another thing actually, is that I have cats, and I love my cats, but they were all rescues. I didn't plan, like I didn't go to the store and, you know, hi, can I buy a cat please? They were all rescues, so I'm allergic to cats. Yeah, I know, good job, Beck. But anyways, I took the cats in, and I've lived on Reactin. Like, I take Reactin probably 3 or 4 pills out of 7 days of the week, so I can't take it anymore, so I'm dying. So I miss drugs a lot. Acne, zits, pimples, gross. It's kind of calmed down except for this thing on my nose. I call that my dad's zit because my dad always gets them on his nose, and I always made fun of him for it because I've never had one on my nose, but now I have one. So that's that. But I like here. I like, what's this? Oh, and chest knee. It's like, I don't get it, but it's like, okay, it's not bad right now, but there's still actually, like, it's usually clear. I've never had zits on my body. It's just here. So basically I avoid V-necks for the most part when I flare up. Boobs. I have bigger boobs now. I've always been like an A cup, borderline B, and now I'm definitely like full B cup, kind of spilling out of my bra depending on what I'm wearing, but I'm hoping, I mean, for everything we have to go through, girls, like the least Mother Nature can do is give us some nice boobs, right? Okay, so I'm just waiting. Oh, emotions. I had one ridiculous moment. Alright, so it may be a little bit, you know, TMI here, but I was having a bath, which I'm obsessed with lately. It's cold. It's the winter. I'm dying for spring. I was having a bath, and my boyfriend joked. He's like, any room for me? And, like, no, you're 6'3". There's no room for you. I mean, okay, I'm small, I'm 5'2", but there's still no room. So anyways, he like, tried to get in, and then I just started, like, laughing, and then crying, and then both. And he's like, what are you doing, Beck? Like, are you okay? Like, and I didn't even know how to answer. I was just, oh, yeah, I'm fine. Like, it was retarded, but, yeah, thankfully, only done that once, but I don't know, I guess it's just the joy of pregnancy, but he got a kick out of it. It only lasted for like a minute, and then it was over, and then I fell asleep, so weird. I bought a stroller, which was kind of fun, kind of freaky, actually. Buying a stroller kind of solidified it. Now, I know it's kind of early, but it was a really good sale. It was like a $350 stroller on for $199, so I figured I'd grab it. Yeah. It was weird. It was weird buying a stroller, but it has a 45-day guarantee, so just in case my little bean does not stick, I can either, you know, return it or sell it to a friend. Everyone seems to be having babies right now, so it's good. You know what? I think the biggest thing right now for me has been my fear of miscarriage. I was told that I wasn't able to have kids. A little bit of personal information here. I did have a miscarriage when I was like 16. I didn't even know I was pregnant, and I was like 3 months in, and I had no clue. I just thought I was getting fat. I lived out in Vancouver for a little while, and you know, you smoke pot in Vancouver, and then you eat. So I just thought truly I was gaining weight, and it wasn't the case. Now, I don't smoke pot anymore. I haven't for years and years. That was a Vancouver thing, just saying. Not that I have anything against it, but just not my thing. Yeah, what was I? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a good intro. Like, placenta brain. I think that's what my friend calls it. She's going to school to be a midwife, and she makes fun of me all the time because I've gone temporarily stupid. I forget what I'm saying, as you can tell. I just lose track of simple things. I forget things everywhere. I'm in school, and we get like a bus pass,